Chapter 8. Anne's Confession.
The following extract has been taken from Annie of Green Gables, a popular novel by the Canadian writer Lucy Maud Montgomery. Marilla and Matthew Cuthbert, middle-aged brother and sister, live at Green Gables, their farm. They decide to adopt a...
On the Monday evening before the picnic, Marilla came down from her room with a troubled face. "Anne," she said to that small personage who was shelling peas by the spotless table and singing, "did you see anything of my amethyst brooch? I thought I stuck it in my pincushion when I came home from church yesterday evening, but I can't find it anywhere."
I saw it this afternoon when you were away at the Aid Society,"
said Anne, a little slowly.
"I was passing your door when I saw it on the cushion, so I went in to look at it."
"Did you touch it?" said Marilla sternly.
"Yes,"
admitted Anne.
"I took it up and pinned it on my breast just to see how it would look."
"You had no business to do anything of the sort. It's very wrong in a little girl to meddle. You shouldn't have gone into my room in the first place, and you shouldn't have touched a brooch that didn't belong to you in the second. Where did you put it?"
"Oh, I put it back on the bureau. I hadn't it on a minute. Truly, I didn't mean to meddle, Marilla. I didn't think about its being wrong to go in and try on the brooch, but I see now that it was, and I'll never do it again. That's one good thing about me. I never do the same naughty thing twice." "You didn't put it back,"
said Anne, quickly, pertly. Marilla thought, "I don't just remember whether I stuck it on the pine cushion or laid it in the china tray, but I'm perfectly certain I put it back." Marilla went to her room and made a thorough search, not only over the bureau, but in every other place. She thought the brooch might possibly be. It was not to be found, and she returned to the kitchen. "And the brooch is gone. By your own admission, you were the last person to handle it. Now, what have you done with it? Tell me the truth at once. Did you take it out and lose it?"
"No, I didn't,"
said Anne solemnly, meeting Marilla's angry gaze squarely.
"I never took the brooch out of your room, and that is the truth. So there, Marilla."
Anne's "so there" was only intended to emphasize her assertion, but Marilla took it as a display of defiance. "I believe you are telling me a falsehood, Anne," she said sharply. "I know you are. There now, don't say anything more unless you are prepared to tell the whole truth. Go to your room and stay there until you are ready to confess."
"Will I take the peas with me?"
said Anne meekly. "No, I'll finish shelling them myself. Do as I did you." When Anne had gone, Marilla went about her evening tasks in a very disturbed state of mind. She was worried about her valuable brooch. What if Anne had lost it? And how wicked of the child to deny having taken it, when anybody could see she must have with such an innocent face too. "It's a dreadful thing to think she tells falsehood," thought Marilla. "It's a fearful responsibility to have a child in your house you can't trust. Slyness and untruthfulness, that's what she has displayed. I declare I feel worse about that than about the brooch. If she'd only have told the truth about it, I wouldn't mind so much." Marilla went to her room at intervals all through the evening and searched for the brooch without finding it. She told Matthew the story the next morning. Matthew was confounded and puzzled. He could not so quickly lose faith in Anne, but he